this is the Youth Parliament.
Yeah.
Again, we are still discussing about the issue of the young man that posted this on Facebook. He said, my girlfriend pay my school fees through her AKARA business. But now I'm confused. How can a graduate marry AKARA woman? The story is simple. The lady out of her AKARA business sponsored the education of this person. Probably with the understanding that they will marry. And now the young man has graduated and sees himself as a graduate, as superior, and the lady now as inferior. And he says he's confused whether to continue and marry the girl or not to marry her. Well, in the last segment of the Youth Parliament, these young people gave their own take and their own opinion on this. We would like to hear your opinion, but before we get to that, we're expecting your opinions in the comment section. What will you do? What will you do if you were the girl? If you were the man, would you act the way this man has acted? What's your take on this? We want to hear. But meanwhile, we want to look at another aspect of this. Now, why was this man able to take this position after the girl had spent her money and labored at such an undignified and laborious business as AKARA making to send him to school? Why was he able to take this position now?
Can I say something? First of all, I once had love grows and love dies. You understand? In the whole context, I would say the girl is partially at fault. She shouldn't have taken full responsibility because Emma was going to face a different world altogether and at a convenient state. Are you getting me? Everything was provided. So he won't really understand what the young ladies was going through. You know what I'm saying? Now he would feel that I'll pay her off. But the amount of money you can give to her that will be able to compensate for all her sufferings and toiling. You understand?
And broken dreams and broken hopes.
Exactly. And now the young man had seen a different part of life. Beautiful women, beautiful city, beautiful things, and different things totally. So I would say his love for her died. It's a natural phenomenon. Love goes and love dies.
Actually, he didn't say his love for her died. What he said is now, how can a graduate marry AKARA woman? But what the point we want to, I think a lot of this we have addressed in the previous segment. And you might go to part 1 of this to hear the opinion of the people. What we are looking at is this. Assuming truly that they had a relationship and they had intention to marry, is it wrong for one of them to volunteer to invest in the education of somebody they want to marry? Is it basically wrong?
No. It's not.
But we've had so many people blaming the girl for doing that.
Because the girl is not sure of herself before moving into it. I guess there is no true love.
I don't think so.
How do you test true love and fake love?
If you say the girl is not sure of herself, we've not heard the girl's point of view. But from the boy's point of view, he is actually, I would say he was debasing her. He was insulting her. He was insulting, first of all, he was insulting women as a whole. Because he's trying to say that women don't have sense. He was insulting her job. You'll be surprised that if she wants to, he said, there's no free, when a woman is angry, she can do things. When I'm angry, I can go higher than that thing I've done for you. Okay, now, as he has insulted her, does he gain anything? Did he gain anything from it? He's insulting a line of job. That line of job, say, don't bite the hand that fed you. Now it's biting that hand. One is not reliable, it's not trustworthy. If other girls that hears this, they'll be like, this one is not husband material. Now, coming to his question in the first place, what prompted him to say this? What prompted him to say this? Now, if you look at the situation of the country, that's how youths these days. That's their opinion. That's maybe probably that was the way he was brought up. That he should insult people.
The point we want to make is this: we've agreed that it is not wrong that when two people are planning to spend their life together, that they should invest in each other's life. Unfortunately, the lady involved was investing, he was sowing on the wrong soil. With the benefit of hindsight, one can see that the man was not a good soil to sow in. So assuming the lady really wanted to do that, and I still insist that there's basically nothing wrong with it, how could the girl have protected herself? How could a man intending to do this, how could the man protect himself? Because we have had so many such stories.
Like I earlier said before,
Are you saying that nobody should try it at all?
no, but the whole university education and financial budget should have been shared between the both of them. You understand? Yes, you love your boyfriend, that's a fact. You love your girlfriend, that's a fact. But there are part-time jobs you can do as a student. You should take part of maybe feeding, clothing, and maybe.
But it's supposed to partnership, and there is something the Igbo people say. They said that if the father has died, whoever has the financial power should go ahead and arrange the funeral for the father, because it's not as if the first son was the one that killed the father, that he must be left to the first son. So now, all fingers are not equal. It's a partnership. The man, the husband to be, and the wife to be. And it happened in this instance that is the lady that had the financial power. And probably the man had educational potential. Do you get it? And is the one that is more likely of the two to advance academically. And so the lady decided to invest in that. It's like if the two of them checked and the woman had better skill in trading, then normally the man would finance her skill. The man will support her so that she will go ahead with the trading, even if the man were an Okada rider or a clerk in the office, so that the woman will move more ahead. The only thing that makes this arrangement not to work is the basic untrustworthiness in human beings. The human tendency to betray trust. So the question now is, if as a woman, you had a man that's academically brilliant, but needs support to actualize that, or you as a man, you find that you found somebody who you are going to marry, and that person is the lady is academically brilliant, has a future in academics, does it not make sense for you to invest in them? So what can you do in order to secure yourself?
Let me say something. In this case now, I can't really speak more because we don't know the heart of man. You don't know if this person is trustworthy or not, but I feel God knows the heart of everybody. So before you go to marriage, you have first consult God. You understand? Yes. Okay. You say, this is what I want to do, Lord, guide me. So he would then tell you this person is not the right side.
So one mistake the lady made was that she did not consult God.
And again is this, I want to give...
Does that apply only to this, to all investments?
Yes.
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 To all investment. First thing she should have done was do what? Bring God into the picture. Yes, what other thing should she have done? You wanted to say something, sir?
She also has her elders. The people who have parents, uncles, or counselors. This is what I want to go into. How do you see it? Then I say, okay, this is what you should do. But just taking this one all alone.
Beautiful. So she could have brought both sets of parents, both sets of families into it. Because you see now that there is a problem. You see, where is the man seeking advice now? He's seeking advice from Facebook audience. Is Facebook audience the right place to get advice?
No.
At a time like this. So if the family had been brought into the picture, both families, then the matter should not have been brought to Facebook.
They could have solved it within themselves.
They would have taken the
I
matter.
know some families can be for my take with first family and my side family and first family. So in the about you've asked, maybe she's not a Christian, you understand, the person believe in God, you've asked elders and you know the right answer. I feel go take it to law, meet your lawyer and develop a contract.
Okay, another point.
If you, since you are academically good and good in business, when done with university, you will build an business investment for me. You understand? So she invest in education, you invest in her business.
So the love matter will now become a contractual matter.
So if they are signing an agreement, when he starts getting confused, the law will go now. You have what's your
Then her lawyer,
yes,
we see his lawyer.
exactly. So
hello boys.
And when they drag each other to court, they are not married though. They are dragging each other to court. How do you think that marriage is going to proceed if it starts in the courtroom?
At the end, the court will. The young man will have to now invest in her business. So at the end, it's a win-win scenario. Yeah. So they have the choice to either continue as a graduate and a businesswoman or go a different way.
So Lady Fresh, what do you have to say about this?
Well, the girl should have known the guy's family very well. It's also important.
Exactly.
The mother, the father, the sisters, brothers, maybe cousins. She should be sure that the family really loves her before going into it. Because I don't even be involved with the parents of the man. When this person, the man in question is now confused, how can a graduate marry an AKARA woman? She could have called the guy's mom and said, hello mama, I'm waiting this guy talk. Then the mother would talk sense into the boy and make him realize that the girl was the root of his success. And make him realize that the girl was the person that planted him on the place he is right now. So she shouldn't have done such a thing to her. Then call back the sense of the boy, because I guess the boy is now lost with what he has seen. That's why he doesn't want to spend the rest of his life with the girl.
So me, I just want to give both of them advice. Both of boys. I just want to give boys advice because we boys are not to do this thing because girls, you people are to care for before you marry or before you make any girlfriend or boyfriend, because not anybody that beg you about girlfriend or boyfriend you accept immediately. You first of all ask God and tell God about the thing before the thing will continue, because what God did not put on the thing will not continue. That's what I want to tell boys, that we should stop doing all these things that we are doing, for God's sake. That's what I want to tell.
Thank you very much. So let us hear you. We'll be rounding up now.
So as of my own, I'm saying this to boys and girls. Before we go into relationship, first of all, know the family. First of all, know the father and mother, even the kinsmen as soon as possible, to know the guys or the girls' background.
Very well, yeah.
The guy should propose.
The guy should be proposed. It's not that immediately the guy comes to propose to you. No, people should not go into that immediately. First of all, observe the girl or observe the boy. And also go into ask of a question that I want to know the kind of person he is, I want to know the kind of person she is. Then the people that knows about her can easily explain to you the kind of man being that person is.
Or his background.
Or her background. Please, I'm saying this. It's not I'm saying this on this place. I'm saying it all the whole wide world. Please don't use because of love and push yourself into what you don't expect. Please, every one of us that is listening to this conversation, I don't know how always I'm put it on. Please use your sense and use your 99 intelligence.
Because love is one of the things that holds a relationship. But love can build a relationship, but love is not the only thing needed in a relationship. Because women.
What else is needed?
You need to understand. No commitment, as in communication, because all these things can make your relationship grow. But if you say, "Hey, I love this guy," before that I love him, I'll wait for him. Then that means you are dreaming. You're a dreamer. That's it.
The guy also
So you guys use your sense, so
once in a while.
use your sense. So before you say your sense and buy AKARA.
The guy is not fully
Because,
committed to the girl.
That's what
I
That's
still
why
take my
I
stand
don't
with the law. Are you getting me? I still take my stand with the law because love, no love, if they have private out an agreement, a contract with their lawyers, I'm doing university, but you must marry me or stop
Something
my
like
own
this.
business or doing
That's how it will
also.
work.
Whether he's confused, doesn't love her again.
Well, I'll come to you, but before I come to you, let's take this up, Lady Fresh. Would you consider writing a contract with somebody? You see a man, maybe you've been praying for a husband and you see someone that fits all your specs and things like that, and then the person wants to sign an agreement with you over marriage. How will you react?
Well, I wouldn't be so happy, but I'll accept it. Because the only thing that is constant in this life is change.
Yeah.
Change.
Exactly.
That is why I will accept it.
So your recommendation now is that when people want to marry, they should go and meet a lawyer and sign an agreement.
Yeah, even as in for you as a young girl, you want to even marry a guy, a man, as in you need to sign a contract.
So what would the agreement be called? Agreement of love or agreement of?
No.
It might
I'm not
be
talking
agreement of love,
about. I'm talking
at
about
least because
a
some
contract for
guys
marriage.
and some girls are having some local upstairs, you understand? That they can change at any given minute.
No,
Imagine the other day, a guy was like, let him, as in they were like trying to, they are okay, let me say they are playing along. Then the guy was like, then the girl was like, I will do anything for you. Then the guy was like, what can you do for me? The girl was like, anything. Okay. Will you be happy if you should see me hot? The girl was like, no, can you help me? The girl said, okay. The other day they planned it up. The guy with his guys. So that fateful night, the girl was in the guy's house. So at the middle of the night, some people barged into the house and they were making noise, brought out the two boyfriend and girlfriend outside. Then they gave the guy gun to shoot the girl. The guy said he would try it. You understand that he won't do it. Then the guy was tempted to do it, but he didn't. But when they gave the girl just carried the gun, shoot the guy. But thank God there is no blood.
She actually shot. She pulled the trigger.
That is why I said that love is not enough. Love is not enough. Because the only
So
thing
what would be the extra?
The extra there is that you should be, as he said earlier, contracts, and as he said as well,
Get a lawyer.
No, God first.
God first.
God first. In everything, God first.
And
And then,
God in front.
because heaven help those who help themselves. You will call lawyer, come. Because change, hey, me, I don't trust anybody. I usually love this word I usually say, love everybody but trust no one. As they see me, so I don't trust anybody. I love everybody, I don't trust anybody.
Okay, let us take your. Let's have your take. Let's have your take before we
The only thing I have to say,
this.
the only thing I have to say there, the guy shouldn't be confused or anything. But the only thing I have to tell people out there is that whenever someone help you, try to help that person back. Don't do anything stupid, because people always break somebody's heart. Imagine when they are doing Valentine, a guy went to tell a girl that I bought a gift for you. Actually, the girl now told the guy, okay, I'm expecting, what is that gift? The guy now told the girl to close his eye. The girl now closed his eye. The guy now kneel down and tell the girl, I bought this for you, and that is a flower. Girl was, is it flower? What am I using flower for? You don't see all those things, this flower. The guy now told the girl that the flower, I bought it on 15,000. The girl now said, what is 15,000? Carry the flower back and bring that money.
And get me the 15,000.
Yeah. The guy now told him, okay, you now chase the guy away, now tell the guy, you should go. On the way that the guy is going, now be telling the guy, look at what this guy is doing. My boyfriend, all my girls, all the whole girlfriend that I have, their boyfriend bought them this and that, and the guy now brought flower to me. For what? That is it. That is what they are doing. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Now we'll close this, but before we close, let me bring up this matter. What you have said about the Valentine gift reminds me of something that happened just this 1st of April, April Fool's Day, and that man came with a young man came with his friends with jitters and everything, and with a car, and they knocked on the door of the girl. The girl came.